Hey guys, welcome to Raw and Uncut, and on this episode we're going to be discussing all the diet programs that are currently showing on your television. So obviously guys, this time of year, it's the time of year where everyone wants to get fit, so TV goes mad with diet programs, exercise programs, this program, that program. So I wanted to bring up, we're not going to name the program, but you'll get the idea of it. So basically, where certain people try different diets and then give their results.
Is that Trust from a Doctor? That one last night.
I don't know what it is. You're trying to get tokens or something. So basically, what you have to realise is, and I'm sure my colleagues will agree, that every diet works.
Professional colleagues.
Yes, that's right. I was going to call them something else, but the colleagues.
We colleagues now.
I've shut up, you bunch of muppets. Right? So, every diet works. The only thing that, when a diet stops working, is when you stop doing it.
Like I said to you earlier, I think diets is made too complicated. There's so many different methods and programs about what diet works, what diet. I seen one last night, the week before, where they compare 6 different diets. All the diets do exactly the same, they're just lower calories. So whether you want to lose weight, if you're putting on weight now, you're eating 200 calories, and that's it. If you're maintaining, you want to lose weight, you're eating 200 calories.
There's no special secret.
So I always go, like I said, always go 5 or 10% below your average, and that's how you lose weight.
And I think it's all down to the struggle. So we had this discussion when we watched it. So one particular, they were looking at ketogenic diet. Now, ketogenic diet, in its simplest way, it's a little bit more complicated than this, but in its simplest form means you remove carbohydrates from the diet. The theory being that you would then lower your glycogen and force the body to use body fat for fuel and that's how you burn. But effectively, when you remove a food source from your plan, you reduce your calorie out, and that's why you lose weight. The difference between diet and eating right, I guess, is people will struggle on ketogenic because they just don't like ketogenic. They will struggle on the low fat, the high fat, the no carb, the high protein. They'll struggle because
It's not their norm, is it?
it's not their norm. So therefore, but effectively all them diets reduce your calories, therefore you're in calorie deficit, therefore you lose weight.
Yeah. If you're a vegan, then it's in harder, isn't it?
Yeah.
You see,
Let's not bash vegans though.
I think it's a Netflix one. They were comparing vegans are saying that there's a lot of broccoli and a lot of protein in broccoli.
Yeah.
Loads of protein.
Loads of it. That's why competitive bodybuilders and powerlifters eat lots and lots of broccoli.
I had 200 grams of broccoli. That's my protein source. So 4 grams.
not even that. And we can make it as complicated. As nutritionists, we can make it as complicated as we like. So we can do what a protein is, what the biological value of the protein, and how much of it you absorb and what you don't absorb. You can go down that route, but I think there's enough confusion in the industry as it is that, look, like Chris just said, reduce by 10%, you'll lose weight.
Don't you think people don't really care how, if I go to a car garage to get my clutch fixed, and he goes, what I did, mate, I took off this bit there, I don't really care how you did it.
Just fix my
Fix my car. Just fix my clutch. But no, what I did, mate, I removed that part and I put that. No, I don't.
And do you know what? And there will be like 17 different clutches. You don't really want to try all 17 clutches before you go, yes, that one seems to work.
Well, this one's the best one for you. As long as it goes down,
I
can drive. I've got my clutch in the car.
Change gear.
It's the same as diet. As long as I can lose weight,
as long as you get the results, it's the
a
result.
safe way. You say safe clutch. Not dodgy one, do you?
Yeah. But absolutely, and at the same time, as long as you get the results, it doesn't really.
I think the one thing that you have to remember with that is there's a difference between losing just
exactly.
Clutches. There's a difference between different clutches, but there's a difference between losing weight and losing fat.
Yes.
Yeah. Weight it comes from anywhere. It comes from your fat, comes from your muscle. You can lose 2 pints of blood and you lose a kilo. I mean, it depends. You've got to remember where it comes from. It's weight isn't always your fat being lost. So you go, I've lost 10 stone.
Yeah.
If you're massive, you're 30 stone, you've lost 10 stone. But you might still be the same shape. You've lost 10 stone muscle.
The more muscle you have, the easier it is to burn fat.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah,
you're trying to
because of
lose,
metabolic rate. Yeah.
So if you're trying to lose fat and you've got no muscle on you, it's going to find it a lot harder.
And also the benefit of that is if you've got more muscle, when you do your calorie reduction, you ain't gonna have to reduce it by as much because you've got the muscle, the functional tissue
I
burning
think
calories
when people
for
do
you.
struggle with diets, is they don't pick a diet that can sustain their lifestyle.
That's right.
Yeah.
So they don't want to diet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be a diet, it should be a lifestyle change.
Of
you know what I
course.
mean?
If
Exactly.
you're restricting something, you've already failed. So like I find, I don't know why dry Jan is dry Jan. You're doing it. You're doing dry year, but I don't know why you're doing dry year because, and when you hit December, you're going to have one almighty piss out.
That's right. I'm going to be
So,
hospitalised.
yeah, it's just like
That's how I find
it's the same as Jan. Like, I'm doing
it.
dry Jan.
Somewhere.
I'm not going to. Are you there?
You're going to ditch
I
somewhere.
thought I said someone else.
Not on the live stream.
What do you think I said?
I'm going to send you out then. So yeah, dry Jan, you restrict a certain, well, you restrict alcohol for a month, and hit February the 1st, you get paid, you go on a mighty piss and hit fever. So like,
Wayne does.
Wayne does, yeah. So that's why a restriction diet, it's moderation, not restriction. You moderate foods, not restrict them.
Yeah, and I think Matt hit the nail on the head with the what kind of weight you're losing. So the bathroom scale, so like usually like a Thursday, particularly if people are members of certain slimming clubs where they know they're getting weighed tonight, they will weigh themselves in the morning with the fear that when they go tonight, they need to get a result. Otherwise, you're going to get announced in front of everybody that you have exactly, which is exactly what it is. It's fat shaming every week, where you turn up and you've tried hard all week and you haven't lost a pound. And then you jump on the scales, and everybody knows that. And it doesn't matter how much you say, I have done it, I did it, I followed it. People just go, yeah, you didn't lose anything. And for me, the scales don't really tell you what you've lost. However, not everybody wants to have a body composition. So we're in a different field because for ourselves, we want to know what our muscle to fat ratio is. Our average client, however, just wants to lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
And calorie reduction is as simple as this. If you eat 4 pies a day and you remove a pie and eat 3, you will lose weight. Mm-hmm. If you're maintaining weight at 4 pies a day, not nutritionally good for you, not necessarily good for your body, not necessarily good for your hormones and vitamins and all that kind of stuff. But if you eat 4, take 1 away and eat 3, you're going to lose weight.
Have you seen the Ricky Gervais sketch?
No.
He hits it nail on the head. It's like, this bloke drink 10 pints a day and he's like, I can't lose weight. How about having 5 pints a day? He's like, he goes on about that, and it's like, I eat 6 pies a day. How about having 3 pies a day?
If you,
it's funny to watch it. You get a chance.
You don't, at the end of the day, as much as we would love you to eat cleaner, eat better for your body, not necessarily for a weight, just for more energy, better repair, better everything. Mm-hmm. But if you really go, do you know what? I really like pies, and I eat 4 of them a day. Then just reduce it by a pie, eat 3, and you will lose weight.
Something I've spoken to a lot of our clients about recently as well is they go, I'm not losing weight, and do their stats, whatever. They have lost body fat though, but they've also gained muscle.
Yes.
So if you lose 5 pounds of fat, but you gain 5 pounds of muscle, your scale is going to say the same weight. But
they're
shape-wise, they look a lot better than they did 5 pounds earlier.
But they're here for that reason, aren't they? They're here for that because they don't want to just go down the losing weight route. But if you're at home right now and you just want to, you're trying really hard and you want to drop some pounds, the easiest way to do it is to reduce the amount of food that you're eating. You don't necessarily need to change it. And this, again, like Christmas goes that way. Like Chris just said, everybody goes off the beer and they start running and they start eating more broccoli. And you've already set yourself up to fail because you become a social recluse, so therefore you're staying in every weekend, you go stir crazy. You're eating broccoli, which, let's face it, unless you put cheese on it, the fuck you eating broccoli for? And do you know what I mean? It's like you just set yourself up to fail. You go from like eating and then enjoying yourself to like misery, running. Don't get that one. And so people, you literally 4 weeks of that, 4 weeks of doing something that you just don't enjoy, you are not going to finish the race.
If you like your food, just move more.
Yeah.
Really enjoy your food. Some people don't want to diet. It's not interesting. Just move more.
Yeah.
Do an extra 5,000 steps a day, or you'll still lose weight that way.
Yeah. It'd just be longer. You ain't gonna lose it in 3 weeks.
No.
It might take you 3 months. It might take you 6. It might take you 9. But the point is, if you're working towards that goal in the end, whether it's 3 months from now or 3 years from now, if you get that end goal and you're happier, then as far as I see it, you won.
Yeah.
You won.
Another question: how much weight is good weight loss to lose, or how much fat loss is good fat loss? you're losing a pound a week, you're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
If you're
Even
losing
half a
if
pound
you're
a
losing
week,
more than a
you're
pound,
doing well.
you're probably not going to be all fat.
Yeah.
Again, we're losing a lot of muscle and water.
Yeah.
So if you're losing more than a pound a week, you can probably guarantee it ain't fat loss.
We've talked about this before, though, haven't we? About like how much weight should you lose? What's important weight to lose? It's stone steady. Nobody wakes up going, "Oh my God, I'm a stone heavier." It's been a cumulative thing. So it's taking you a year to gain a stone, then allow a year to lose it. You shouldn't do. It shouldn't take you a year to lose it. But if you don't want to make, if you struggle with sacrifice and you struggle with going on diets and you struggle with exercise for whatever reason, some people just don't like freaking exercise. It's simple as that. So just reduce your food, or if you like food, like Chris said, increase what you do. So instead of parking your car right next to Tesco's, park it at the back of the car park and take your bags out your car. Don't use your car and carry your bags to your car. But I mean, if you did that, it's something. It's doing more than you usually do will help. Yeah. Generally, I know that sounds really simple, and as a fitness business, we should be encouraging you to ring us, come along, join up for our weight loss, this program, that program. But you know what? We don't need to do that because we know that will happen anyway.
Yeah.
But for most people who are not gym bunnies, scared of the gym, if you're scared of the gym, I strongly suggest you come and check us out because we're definitely not a gym. But make simple changes. Don't complicate it.
I think it all boils down to the same old thing, isn't it? It's move more and eat less. That's it.
Yeah.
Simple.
Simplified,
All good?
Yeah.
Cool. If you have any questions, I would love it if you like and share this to people out there, because there's going to be a lot of people who feel just like you, who would benefit from seeing the video and knowing that, you know what, you're not necessarily doing it wrong. You're not necessarily a failure because you came off your diet and you lasted 2 weeks, and you're not necessarily a failure because you haven't been to the gym in 3 weeks. That's not true. You're doing the best you can. Make small changes. Don't set yourself up to fail. Share the video. Any questions, just send to us and we will answer them on our next Raw Uncut. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves.
See ya.
Later.